नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। सबसे पहले मेरे गुरु नित्य लीला प्रविष्टम विष्णु का अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत सिद्धांत गोस्वामी महाराज एवं नित्य लीला प्रविष्टम विष्णु का अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत सिद्धांत गोस्वामी महाराज जी का वैष्णव कमलों अनंत करोड़ शास्त्र में धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करता हूँ।
My obeisance to my Gurudeva Srila Vamana Maharaja, Nitya Pravista Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Also my obeisances to Nitya Pravista Vishnu Pada Swami Maharaj, and also to all the sannyasis present here, so all the Vaishnavas present here, so the most dear mothers to the feet of everyone. Please accept my Dandavat Pranamas accordingly.
अभी इस कथा की सत्र में हम लोग बहुत कुछ तत्व सिद्धांत
So we heard this katha, which is full of tattva siddhanta.
नई बात श्रवण करने के लिए सौभाग्य।
So I like this opportunity to listen like genuine things.
दो शब्द के द्वारा
And I want to speak
यहाँ को मैं विराम देता हूँ।
2 words before finishing my speech, because tomorrow early in the morning we're going to Nandagaon. We have the darshan of many places tomorrow. So that's why I'll speak only 2 words. Today, we went to Chakreshwara Mahadev, the Samadhi of Sanatana Goswami, Mukharabinda. After that, we also had the darshan of Haridev. The Harikatha was so beautiful today. The devotees spoke in a very, very beautiful way, according to their own moods. I mean, they explained their own moods. It was really nice, very beautiful. Siddhanta was very deep. You heard? So now Maharaj also spoke. Because of the offense of Brahma, Indra also had made offense, both. So both had committed offense to Bhagavan. Bhagavan was not as pleased with Brahma as he was pleased with Indra. Means Krishna was more pleased with Indra than with Brahma. Why? Because Indra committed offense. Tattva Siddhanta is very beautiful. But Gurudeva told one thing. The Siddhanta that I heard is that Brahma, with 40 verses, Brahma has apologized to Krishna. 40 verses he was. Brahma did not take shelter of anyone. He himself, he was apologizing for his offenses. But Indra, what did he do? Let's analyze it. Indra, he understood he was an offender. He realized his offense. But Indra took shelter of someone who is very dear to God. Who? Mother cow. He took shelter of the mother cow, Surabhi Mata. You see, if you commit an offense, but if you take shelter of those who are dear to Lord, and if you pray under the guidance, then Bhagavan will accept our prayers. My Gurudev used to say this katha. If you commit any offense, then you must go to the feet of Vaishnavas and apologize. If you directly pray to Bhagavan, then Bhagavan may accept it or not. But if you go to the feet of Bhagavan and you take their shelter, then Bhagavan certainly will accept your prayer. So in this Kirtan Bengali it said, Vaishnavera Vedane, Krishna Dayamoy, Ehina Pamara Pati, Habena Sadai. We don't have all this strength that like God will accept your prayer. No. But if any Vaishnava, pure devotee, if they pray in your behalf, then God will accept your prayer. So instead of unlike Brahma, Indra took shelter of someone who is really dear to God. Who? Cow. Surabhi Mata. God really likes so much the cows. So if you take shelter of a cow, like for example Surabhi cow, she's so dear to Lord. Bhagavan himself says, that's why I graze the cows. The cows are so dear to me. This Leela we see. When Nanda Maharaj told Kanhaiya, don't go for cow grazing, there's so much sun. It's too sunny. How will you go? I'll give an umbrella to you. But what did Krishna say? Look, you want me to go with an umbrella? But who is my worshipful deity? Mother cow. So then you need to give one umbrella to each cow, Krishna said. So it's not possible. Then Father of Krishna also said, okay, so wear shoes for cow grazing. But what did Krishna say? Cow is our worshipful deity. Sorry, so how many shoes do you need? Imagine, for all the cows. That's why Krishna would cow graze barefoot, bare feet. Otherwise, imagine, only Nanda Maharaj has 900,000 cows. So how many shoes? 900,000 multiplied by 4, 36,000 shoes. Imagine the factory of all the shoes. Vrindavana Maharaj also, he has 11 lakhs, means 1,100,000 cows. Also multiply this by 4. So imagine, Vraja would become a factory of shoes for cows. Imagine. Billions of shoes for cows. Only Vrindavana Maharaj and Nanda Maharaj, only them. They would need 8 million shoes for cows, just for their cows. That's why Krishna preferred to go barefoot. So anyway, Krishna is saying, the cow is our mother. So then Indra came to Bhagavan with the help of Surabhi Mata, and he apologized. So this is the process of how to do bhajan. If we haven't taken shelter of the Guru and Vaishnava, we cannot get the perfection in our bhajan. That's why it's so important to, under the guidance of the Vaishnavas, to do bhajan. This is something really important. Topmost worship is to Lord Vishnu, Shivaji himself. Topmost worship is to Vishnu. Shiva told, to worship Shiva is the best thing you can do. To worship Vishnu. Shiva told. But I'll tell you something even better than worshipping Vishnu, is to worship those who are dear to Vishnu. For example, Gurupada Padma, Ganga, Jamuna. tulsi, gomata, mother cow, they are dear to God. If you do anything under the guidance of the beloved of God, God will be so pleased with you, certainly. Gurudev, in his commentary, he wrote, Brahma has accepted whose guidance? Did he accept whose guidance? None's, like no one. He considered himself an offender, and he came to apologize for his own offense. He came directly. But Indra took shelter of the mother cow, so it's different. Guru, Vaishnavas, mother cow, they are very dear associates of Lord. If you do bhajana taking shelter of them, then certainly you will attain perfection in your sadhana. Whatever rest we hear from the commentaries and all, it's also very amazing, very, very good, important. For example, we hear that Brahmaji was making prayers, but when he finally came to one specific prayer, Krishna smiled. What was the prayer? Aho bhagyam, aho bhagyam. This verse. In the commentaries, the Vaishnavas explain. Brahmaji did so many prayers, so many prayers. But Bhagavan was not pleased. But when the name of the Vaishnavas came, Aho Bhagyam, Aho Bhagyam. The name of, when Krishna heard the name of Vrindavana and Vrajavasis, God couldn't check himself. Why? Because the topmost dearest of God are the Vrajavasis. So Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, in the Manashiksha, in every verse, you can see in the end he's always like speaking about Vrajavas and the glories of the Vrajavasis. Stay in Braj. And Rupa Goswami also says, Rupa Goswami in the Upadeshamrita also, under the guidance of the Vrajavasis, he shows how to do bhajan under the guidance of the Vrajavasis. He stays in Braj. This is the speciality of sadhana and bhajan. Under the guidance of the Nitya Siddha Vrajavasis. Under the guidance, you must stay under the guidance. The topmost anugatya is to be under the guidance of the Sakhis. If you are not under the guidance of the Sakhis, you can never attain Vrajendra Nandana Shri Krishna. You must be under the guidance of the Sakhis. It's so beautiful when the Rai Ramanand Samvad is explained. The more you go to high qualifications in the bhajan, not everybody has the same qualification. Everything depends on the qualification. The more you get qualification, the Shastra has different instructions depending on the level of the person. If you are not qualified in meditating your swarup of your soul, actually you get the opposite result because you are not qualified yet. Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote this verse. If you are not qualified and you're thinking, oh, I am Manjari, this and that, you'll fall down. So stay in your qualification, and from that you progress. From that on you progress, from that your position. But if you're trying to go beyond your qualification, then you can fall down. You'll fall down. But if you have lobe, it's greed, then you associate with the devotees accordingly. By the sukriti of many lives, you cannot attain it. But if you sit in the association of the rasika-devotees, and you hear these pure devotees of, pure leelas of Braj, then you can attain the highest mood. So Raghunath Goswami also wrote this verse, Radha Radha. Raghunath Goswami says, Narada Radha Padam Bhajana. You must have one-pointed devotion to Srimati Radhika Nishta. One-pointedly. Nishta in Srimati Radhika. Second point, leaving Vraj. Where? Radha Dipata Bhumi, the place in Vrindavana, ruled by Srimati Radhika. You should stay there. How? In the last part of the verse, it mentions you should stay with the rasik devotees. So you must stay in Vraj with the pure devotees, rasik devotees, especially having the sadhu sangha of a saint which is higher than you and he's affectionate to you and he's like-minded. Swajati Asha is Nigda Sad. Like-minded. And then you can relish ras. And then slowly you can increase, progress. Like Mahaprabhu told Das Goswami Pad. Mane Siddhadeha Koriya Bhavan Ratridine Kore Krishna Radha Krishna Korohosevan. Mahaprabhu told Das Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, serve Radha and Krishna in your mind. It means you meditate in your spiritual form, internally conceived, according to your qualification. That's why it's the opposite. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, if you are not qualified, you did not attain this qualification, and you're saying, oh, I'm a manjari, this and that, thinking yourself to be a manjari. Nanda Maharaja told, a man is like putting some nose ring and dressing up as a gopi. This is sahajiya. This brings someone to ahangara upasana. Or the person will become ahangara upasana, thinking himself is the associate of Krishna directly, like Radha Lalita, or he'll become mayavadi, impersonalist, if the person jumps beyond their qualification. So many conceptions of the scriptures. So also you should think about your soul, Atma Chinta, being a gopi amidst other gopis in Vrindavana. So you see yourself as a gopi, part of an assembly of gopis, having the mood of a gopi. In the Bhajana Rahasya, this sloka is there, Atma Chintayet, mentioned quoted from the Sanak Samhita. You should meditate in your soul. But the Shastra says so many things, but everything according to one's qualifications. According to the qualification of that person, the instructions are given accordingly. So all this Tattva Siddhanta is so beautifully shown. Especially Maharaj and all the Vaishnavas, they have been speaking so beautiful Tattva Siddhanta. If you go to other assemblies, you cannot get this kind of Tattva Siddhanta. Here, our Vishnu Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Vishnu Maharaj, very beautifully spoke Tata Siddhanta, and everyone. Srila Siddhanti Maharaj, his name is Siddhanti, and he speaks so beautiful Tata Siddhanta. He speaks so beautiful Harikatha, all Maharajas. Each one of them, they are the embodiment of the mercy of Gurudev. They have attained the mercy of Gurudeva. Otherwise, how would they speak this amazing Tata Siddhanta? Gurudeva makes vision, manifests this in their hearts. So Maharaj was speaking from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, beautiful explanation of the verse about the 12 rasas in one verse. And some beautiful Tata Siddhanta also. All this Tata Siddhanta you cannot get anywhere else. If you go to other places, they'll speak things here and there, but not this Tata Siddhanta. But especially those who somehow they have associated even a little bit with Gurudeva, like Pujapada Ramachandra Prabhu. How many times he studied Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and Jal Nilamani, and how many times he has given class in the temple of Delhi about these books. You cannot get this Harikatha anywhere else. And Maharaja is also 24 hours speaking these kathas also. So, different kinds of devotees, starting with the Padashamrita until Radha Kunda. Like different devotees speaking also very nicely. So we've been with Gurudeva for 40 years. I've seen Gurudeva. He would start a lecture from Prahlad Charitra, Dhruva Charitra, character of Dhruva and Prahlad, but in the end of the class he would be speaking about the prema of the Gopas. So in this way, Sadhu Sango, Sarva Shastrikoi, Lava Matra. All perfections will come even for a moment with the sadhu. So Padmanabha Maharaj, he also speaks such beautiful Tata Siddhanta. All of them, they are one directly embodiment of the mercy of Gurudev. Gurudev gave mercy to them and manifest the potency in each of them. And also beautiful arrangements, isn't it? How beautiful arrangements are going on in the parikrama. For how many times I've done parikrama, but this parikrama I've seen a speciality in this parikrama. Every day paneer, every day there's paneer in the prasada. So much happiness. Prasada. 4 kinds of Bhagavad prasada which you can suck, lick, drink, chew. So beautiful. How is the prasada? 3 kinds of prasada are cooked every day. 3 kinds. One with chili, another without chili, and another one parikramas. After Gurudev disappeared, we did so many parikramas, but this is very, very special. Look, now today they cooked for so many people. What do they cook? Aloo paratha. Tell me. If for 4 people, okay, but imagine to feed the aloo paratha for all these people. Is it true or not? Am I lying or not? Who has eaten aloo paratha? Who ate aloo paratha? Okay, I need to pay 50 rupees each. It's a joke. Another thing also. The devotees are even sitting on chairs. So there are arrangements for everyone. In Vrindavana or here also in Govardhana. So those were, so they are really so dear to Gurudev, so dear. In Hindi they say. So also clap. So every day kheer prasadam. Of course, if there's any problem, any mistake, then like Maharaj told, of course we apologize. Sometimes there's any mistake, any problem. It's a big thing. It's like, for example, even in the wedding ceremony, people eat a lot, they do everything, but sometimes they complain also in the end. Because if you need to give something, you need to abuse, like call some names, complain, or like the Vrajavasis, whatever they say, their sweetness, is always speaking some bad names, or abusive words. Actually, it's the language of Braj. Naturally they speak to their own mothers, their own sister, in their house. They speak also like this, swearing words all the time. But it was like this. Because I was preaching Braj all the time, there's no street in Mathura, there's no house in Mathura that I haven't not rang the bell. Rang the bell. Yeah, it's true. I've rung the bell of all the bells in Mathura, all the doors I've knocked. With my cycle, I was going everywhere. There's no house which I haven't reached, like ringing the bell. So you know how they used to speak to me. I saw also how they were speaking to each other. I was just laughing and laughing. This language of Braj. So this is natural. If you come to Braj, if you didn't hear any insult, abusing or calling, like I'd say, swearing words, actually you haven't been in Braj yet. You have to listen to swearing words when you come to Braj. Then you can become Vrajavasi. Otherwise, who will become Vrajavasi? Vrajavasi is that person who knows how to speak the abusive swearing words like the Vrajavasis. But in Delhi they speak a high language. But in Braj, it's such sweet language, they speak. You are hearing Braj or not? Yes. Vrindavana Govardhana is Braj. So you need to do 4 swearing words. Tirtha Maharaj used to take that stick in his hand. And if it's too long, the lecture, he would take his stick and swearing and threatening with the stick. Have you seen? Yeah, because he's a Vrajavasi. Srila Tirtha Maharaj. He just spoke like a swearing word, like this. So much happiness coming in the Katha, Siddhanta, Raskatha, Ananda, in everything. Bliss, only bliss. Jai Sri Ram. Sri Radhe!
महाराज जी ने जो व्यवस्था हुई